After my spinal surgery, I continued wearing some Nike free training Metcon 5s. So I was wearing them in the gym leading up to my surgery. And once I was able to get back in the gym and train post surgery, the Metcons I found gave me crap stability, which you definitely don't need when you have elements to consider about your body post surgery, such as a new center of gravity and an adjusted gait, something like that. So this is where I turned to Vivo Barefoot. Now, I'm not sponsored by them. It's just something that I've been aware of for years, and I thought I'm going to give them a try. And I'm glad I did because they were my saving grace when it came to giving me stability in the gym. Now, every physio I worked with was against the Vivo Barefoot shoes that I was wearing, but I didn't listen to their advice of you need to wear a cushioned, well supported shoe. That's bollocks. After surgery, something like a spinal fusion, you need to be thinking about lots of things, but one thing you don't need to be worrying about is your stability being thrown off by the shit shoe that you might be wearing that's like cloud type or whatever, or like a running trainer when you're doing lifting movements. You need to be able to feel your foot engage in and certain elements of your foot engage in. Um, but as for running, for me personally, I'm nearly 2 years post surgery. I wouldn't be running in a barefoot shoe. And yesterday I was in the gym and someone was wearing some thick old Saucony running trainers, which I'm sure are perfect for running, but for doing a split squats with your rear foot elevated on a TRX, a suspension trainer, they are not the shoe to be wearing. And they were really struggling. And the leading leg, which should be nice and stable, was not. And they were looking down their foot, and I'm sure they were thinking, why the hell can't I stabilize this foot? And it's because of the cloud they've got strapped to the bottom of it. So if your gym allows you to train without any shoes on, give it a go before you spend a lot of money with Viva Barefoot or another company and see how it feels. And I'm sure once you give it a bash, you'll think that's great. But if you're worried about getting out your stinky kippers, then try some barefoot shoes. There are cheaper options available, as I said, but Viva Barefoot stuff is really well made, and you won't regret buying them.